We made it.
After many trials and tribulations.
Now, we had a little bit of an extra excursion. We were able to go to Atlanta in six hours before they canceled the flight. Then they told us it was going to be okay. Then they canceled again, and then it was okay, and then they canceled. And then they booked us automatically on a flight that wasn't going to make it.
And so sent our bags here.
Sent the bags here on 2 separate flights. But we're all here, and we're here at the scheduled time.
And our bags are here, and there's the ship. Amen. What a journey getting here. Tornadoes in Alabama and Georgia. Whew. But we're here.
Well, here's a view of the Miami skyline from the deck 10 of the Grandeur of the Seas. Mark, Elisa, and I decided to get away from the weather and take a Caribbean cruise out of Miami. But we didn't know the weather was going to follow us. After several plane delays, we finally got in the next day, just in time to get on board.
Up here, stopped at the Windjammer to have lunch after we just got on board. And it's 12:30 right now, and the ship's already packed. So I don't know all this scheduled time to check in. I think everybody ignored that. And the pool bar's doing well. Well, the big reveal here, 3605, cabin for the week, and the gold card. And there we go. Interior cabin. Wine. Waters. Bed together. Standard restroom. Haven't got the bag yet. This will work. Well, they're having a sail away party up front by the pool on deck 9. Leaving Miami. First day of the cruise. Hope it's a good one. We had to work hard to get here.
We booked this cruise about a year ago, and since then Royal Caribbean's made several itinerary changes. They dropped San Juan and they dropped St. Kitts. They added St. Croix, so we're going to visit St. Croix, St. Thomas, St. Martin's, Dominican Republic, and Labadee. We were a little disappointed in the changes, but what are you going to do? At least we got away.
The pool deck, the sail away party. Got some kind of line dance going on up there.
I'll give you a quick tour or look around the Grandeur. This won't take long. Deck 6 behind the schooner bar is the Safari Lounge. Back there in the corner is the Diamond Club. Looks like they're getting ready for an art auction. You can pretty much see the entire ship from the Centrum. Down there on deck 4, where a lot of the entertainment occurs, is the R bar. Deck 5 is the guest services and excursion desk. Behind them is the casino. Deck 6 is the photo shop and Ben & Jerry's, and then behind that is the shops of the Central. And the further forward is the theater. We'll see that later. Continuing on up, deck 7 and 8 are cabins. Deck 9 is the pool deck, and in the rear is the solarium. In the front is the Windjammer. Then deck 11 is the Crown Lounge and the Concierge Club. Doesn't take you long to get accustomed to the grandeur. She's a beautiful ship, but showing a little bit of age. She was born in 1996. Did I mention a lot of activities occur in the Centrum? Man, I love these ships.
My name is Roderick Piore from Philippines. I'm in charge of housekeeping, public area. I'm the manager in charge. As you can see, my boys are cleaning now here for the quick turnaround for this top tiers event. So looking forward to see most of our guests. So welcome on board.
Thank you, Roderick. Morning of day 3 here in Puerto Plata, Dominican Republic. I don't think I've ever been here. I got a church over there. Might be worth walking over and seeing. And, a little fort there at the end. Old water tower or watchtower. It might get a little wet today. That's a little iffy. And of course, and then there's some cruise shops right down at the end down there. We'll see what that's all about. Yeah, maybe give it a few minutes, see if it clears up a little bit. But starboard side of the ship, we've got a double rainbow. Pretty. But it's kind of dark back in that direction. And it's coming this way. Looks like just a rain mist hanging over that side of the island. He's doing his thing. Come on, up and down, up and down. Yeah. Just got off here is the port shops. The ledge duty free. And it's raining. The interesting birds around here. They had a parrot over there, and these, I guess, cockatoos. Is that what these guys are? What are you? Cockatoo? Yeah. What's your name? Okay, thank you. Well, I think this is the Independence Square. I was going to go into church, but they are having some kind of mass going on.
Well, at least I made it to the church with all the rain.
Well, that was a quick excursion into town. You're running the gauntlet of all the taxi drivers, tour guides, and the tag-alongers, and finally got to see the church and made a quick retreat back to the cruise terminal shops here. See if we can find a beer here. Yeah, you're a pretty one. Little geek. This guy's hiding up underneath the canopy. I have no idea what this is supposed to be. It looks pretty cool, though. And there's the Grandeur in the background. I've got little free jitney rides back and forth to the ship. And back to the Grandeur. Mark and Elisa went on some type of horseback riding in the surf tour today. I just decided to get out and walk around a little bit. Sun's out now, though. There's the church we were just at. Okay, well, I'll call this one good. Not much of a stop, but it was fun seeing the parrots. Well, day 4 of the 9-night Grandeur of the Seas cruise out of Miami. Headed to St. Croix. Not exactly sure when we're going to get there today. Along with the power generation problems the Grandeur's having, the captain had to deploy the stabilizers last night because the seas were a little rough. Time around noon, early afternoon, 1 o'clock or so, we should be arriving in St. Croix. Get to walk around there a little bit and see what's up in St. Croix. At least it's warm. The weather's a little iffy, but it's not as bad as it is in the rest of the country. It said it was freezing in most of Florida, so I'll take this any day. And we're on a cruise ship, so food's good. Love the smaller ships. Hey, what else could you ask for? Life's good. Could use a little sun.
Well, she may be getting a little long in the tooth, but you don't see this kind of stuff on the other Royal Caribbean ships. Just beautiful.
Well, we got off here at St. Croix, and of course in the rainstorm. Trying to make it to the shops and stay dry. There's their fort. And shops, I don't think there's much else here. Maybe we can find a good rum drink. Well, a rainy day here in St. Croix.
We had painkillers, so we have no pain.
Where did we end up? What was that?
We were at Rhythms at Rainbow Beach. Nice volleyball courts, chairs, umbrellas, and excellent drinks.
El Cheapos. We walked there. Of course, got soaked, and we took a cab back. It's about $5. It was nothing. Come off the cruise ship, hang a left on the beach, and it's about 2 miles down on your left. rainy day. Time to get back to the ship. The old Canon stuck in the, not in a reef, but it concreted into the pier here. They have some more up there at the fort. That's a good use for them. There's the Grandeur. It's going to be a wet walk back. There's a solarium on the Grandeur. Nice facility. We're here in St. Martin today, so everybody's ashore. I'm debating. I'll show you why here in a second.
Here's why I was reluctant to get off the ship. Docked immediately in front of us was an MSC ship. Next to her was the, I believe, Anthem of the Seas. Next to her was some P&O ship. Next to the P&O ship was the an Oasis class Royal Caribbean ship. Behind the Anthem was a celebrity ship. You'll see that in a second. And there may have been more ships that I couldn't see further down the dock behind the Oasis class Royal Caribbean and the P&O. So I looked up the population of St. Martin. It was like 46,000 thereabouts, mid 40s. And I'm figuring with these 2, 4, 6, possibly 7 ships, you're looking at between 20 and 30,000 tourists that are invading this little island. They had a good day on St. Martin. Oh well, since I didn't go ashore, it's a nice day to have lunch at the Windjammer. It'll definitely be uncrowded today with everybody ashore in St. Martin. The Windjammer on the Grandeur is small, but it's sufficient. The sea days gets a little crowded in here if you eat at 12 noon. But if you come a little earlier or a little later, you do fine. While most people were ashore at St. Martin, I figured I'd take the opportunity to film the Palladium Theater, beautiful little theater, and the casino. For obvious reasons, they don't want you photographing or filming while the casino is occupied. Here's a model of the Grandeur.
Well, deck 8, we have the tourist, I guess. The guy's got his camera and his brochure. Oh, here's the sign. Let's see what. Where the heck? And over here we have the guy with the newspaper with his face sleeping. See if there's a... Let's see any sign on him. Well, good morning. And in St. Thomas today. I think this is day 6 of our trip. In here with another Royal Caribbean ship. I'll have to get you the name of this one. Here at their new terminal. I don't know, it's a long hike into town. We'll see what we can come up with. I'm waiting for Mark and Elisa to come off the ship. Here's a memorial to the Jamestown settlers that landed here prior to moving on to Virginia. That's pretty cool. Little flea market over here. We took the shuttle in, one of those guys, $6 a head from the new pier over to the downtown area here. Princess ship is docked at the old city dock here. Just going to do some shopping and head on back. Igor, Igor, and Ligor. Hey! Huh? That's my cousins. See you guys.
Well, so much for St. Thomas. Finally sun at Labadee.
I just got off the ship here, day 8 in Labadee, Haiti. Gonna do the zip line today, right? No big wind day, so we're gonna be able to go.
Perfect.
Oh, I guess I will carry you over.
Day 7 we were at sea, and we'll be at sea tomorrow, and then when the cruise is over, we'll be back in Miami. Yeah, best weather we've had is today. But it's been an okay cruise. Good food. I'm happy with the food on the Grandeur. Service, excellent people.
Elisa had a great time at Labadee.
The beach and the zip line that we'll be on We have reservations at 12:30. They put you on it up there and they cut you loose, and it's supposed to be the longest zip line over water, or I don't know, some claim to fame. Looks like fun. We'll watch a few people do it before we get on it, though. All right, here comes the first group down. They're not cooking too bad. The last guy. Don't worry, somebody will come along, kick you in gear.
No, they've got these things. We zip line a lot. But they gotta pull you back.
Oh, he threw out a line to. No, I guess
Rabbits.
he's got to fish him in.
Come on, person. Are you terrified or what?
I shouldn't laugh. That may be me. There he goes. Now they're going to pull him in. Reel him in, guys. Look at a whopper they caught.
Hold on to it.
Well, we did the practice zip line. All of us passed, so they're taking us to the big boy. Out over the water. The braking was a little sudden, but other than that, it was pretty enjoyable. It's a pretty enjoyable day here at Lavity. Just a beach day, picnic, you know, lunch provided. Well, there's the ship. Here's where we start the zip line. That's a ways.
So I will fly you together this time. Do I have a group of 5 together? 4. Okay, step forward, 4 of you.
That's guiding on early.
Woo! All right, come on, man. Let's go.
Hey, good luck.
Hey, guys.
And they're off. Okay, who was the first one down?
Guy named Larry.
Yeah, huh?
He hogged the space.
Larry made it down first, but I got unhooked last, so I was out of the speed.
That was a ride. That was fun.
It's great.
Yeah, it was fun. Okay, Mark, what's special about this evening?
We celebrate January 18th, the final cruise of the old day style for Royal Caribbean. You can have 2 lobsters, a beef tenderloin and a lobster, or 2 tenderloins. But after this cruise, you pay for each extra entree.
No upcharge on this one.
After that great dinner, we decided to take in a show. Unlike the bigger ships, we don't get the Broadway productions, but we do get one of my favorites, Tango Buenos Aires.
Well, day 9 of the cruise. Last day, headed to Miami. At sea today. Got the big egg drop competition out here in a couple hours. We designed and developed our egg drop parachute mechanism. We'll see how that goes. So that's the fun event of today, and the cruise is over tomorrow.
There's Mark displaying our lunar landing egg drop mechanism parachute. We had 2 successful drops from the 8th floor down to the 4th floor. They implemented a new criterion. They put a blue dot on the floor, and you had to aim for it. And the closest one that didn't break an egg to the target was the winner. Well, we didn't win, but we had a lot of fun doing it.
I want to see the crushed dreams. That is my dream.
2, 1, drop!
tell you, I have faith in what you've done. Now, if this survives, I'll make sure that DJ eats a completely raw egg in front of you. I have faith that it's broken. Yes. 3,
2, 1,
drop. You know what happened, right?
3, 2, 1.
Drop. All right, who's next? Who's next? I ain't even gonna check that. 3, 2, 1. Drop. Lucky duck.
Here we go for our first drop. Watch this thing of beauty.
Let's see in 3, 2, 1, and drop. Lucky duck. All right, here we go. Let's set Lucky duck off, ladies and gentlemen. Everybody in 3, 1, drop. Right, here we go.
Well, 2 successful drops wasn't bad. The winners were 7 kids, and they deserved it.
Ladies and gentlemen, they are our champions today. Yes. All right, all right. And I know it was the youngest one who designed the contraption. That's true.
Right after the egg drop competition, we had the Parade of Nations.
It's 6:50 a.m. Last morning of the cruise. Just pulled into Miami. In fact, he's docking now. The Miami skyline over there with a few of the local yachts. The cruise is over. Hate it to be. Staying down here one day and then flying back in the morning, so stick around. We have Galveston coming up here in a couple weeks again.